Hello, I'm Travis, and we are here with Jesse, aka Blaink Saint.
My name is Blaink Saint. I know I was already introduced, but I felt the need to introduce myself once again.
Where you from, Blaink Saint?
I'm from, I originate from Delroy, Ohio. Represent DWA for life. Me and my crew, we been busting caps and asses since since 2005, and probably even earlier than that.
Oh yeah. Um. So, where you living at now?
I live out by a bunch of Amish people in Carrollton, or outside of Carrollton, pretty much in the middle of nowhere. You can't even find my address, like on Google Maps. My house is even
Straight out of the woods.
straight out of the woods. I was raised by the wolves.
Um. So, what are some of your musical influences?
Well, when I first got into hip hop, I listened to a lot of Eminem, and then I dove deeper and found Outkast and NWA and a lot of the gangster rap stuff. But now I kind of like conscious hip hop, like and trip hop artists and people more like the Stones Throw type people like MF Doom and Della Funky Homo Sapien. Well, he's not really on Stones Throw, but he's kind of part of that kind of music.
What other genres of
Alternative.
music do you dive into?
I like punk rock a lot. I like the earlier punk rock stuff and the hardcore stuff from the like 80s.
Like the LA scene, the DC 80s punk
Yeah,
scene.
like
What kind of bands?
like Black Flag and the Germs. And I also like the other stuff like the Ramones and Sex Pistols. Definitely the Clash. Definitely like the Clash. And this other band that I've been listening to a lot lately called Crass. And they're wild. They're really about the anarchy part of it.
When did you write your first song?
I wrote my first song. I used to actually parody songs. Before I wrote rap music, me and my cousin started a group called Moron 5 instead of Maroon 5, and we wrote parody songs about all the songs that were on the radio. But then I wrote my first rap song I recorded my first rap song by just making pause tapes in my grandma's basement by rewinding the instrumental at the end of a song on a CD that I was recording on one tape and then loop it onto the other tape, record my voice over it.
That's really old school method right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a lot of patience now from it. I got a lot
Digital
of patience.
recording nowadays.
You don't really need to.
Don't need to mess around with all that, but
I probably didn't even have to mess around with that at the time, but that's all the means I had. I was pretty young.
So, when did you play your first show and where at?
I can't remember. It was a couple years ago. It wasn't that long ago. But I was at the Foundry. I opened up for a dude I met online's hip hop duo called Cryptic Kids, and they were it was pretty crazy. There were some rap groups and some punk rock groups there.
So a good combination, just like
Yeah. The thing was that there was a whole group of it was right after like a high school dance up there, and this one group brought like a whole crowd full of people. It was like a lot of people at this show right before my set, and I was like kind of scared because I never performed before, and I was about to go up on stage by myself and perform, and then I get up on stage and the other band left and they took the whole crowd back with them, and I performed for like maybe like 10, 15 people.
so.
I
How
don't
was?
know if
Were you nervous?
I don't know if I was disappointed. Like I was really nervous, and I feel like I was disappointed because once I got up there was no point in being nervous. There was just like 20 people.
So, what was the most funnest show you ever played?
It was probably either the first time we did Nipples for Eyes and me and Marcus threw that boob out to the crowd, or
Where was that
at Chuck's.
Oh, what
Yeah.
a time!
Yeah. Or that house show that we played in the basement. That was pretty.
So, you play any other instruments?
Yeah, the cajon right here, the box, and a folk punk band called Two Box and the Crew represent.
Straight from the shack.
And this is the beat that I usually use on the tracks. And I'm working on something else, but
You're getting there.
I'm getting there.
That's what matters. That's what music's about.
Yeah, it's just about getting there
and moving forward with it.
Yep.
So, what are your plans for recording?
Me and the guy interviewing me right now, his name is Travis. Me and him are going to be recording a rap album together probably. He's going to school and he's doing this project that I'm in right now. Is that breaking the fourth wall?
I think it is, Jesse. But I think it'll be okay.
All right.
We'll build that wall right back up.
Yep. And Trump we trust. I need to say things more clearly.
You're doing great, though.
Okay.
So, what are your plans for recording?
I want to record a lot of trippy hip hop music, but I want to kind of hit every base of everything that needs to be respected in hip hop, like storytelling, being lyrically complicated, and I don't know.
What are your lyrics like right now? You should give us an example.
I have some. I usually. I don't know.
An
example of what?
Give us a line from one of your songs.
I there's a line that I've been working on that I haven't really fit into a song yet, and it let me think of it. I be on some twisted shit like a contortionist in a diaper, and that's a punchline I want to use, because a contortionist in a diaper will be twisting around and some shit. I'll be on some twisted shit.
Definitely have a way of words there, Mr. Blaink Saint.
Yeah, I want to just I want to make a whole album that's just a whole bunch of lines like that from like a mixtape, maybe like 6 songs of just every line is just some shit like that. Just some like complicated shit that you go back and you're like, what the hell?
So, what's one of your songs that was the most fun to record?
I know it's sometimes more fun for me to record just stupid shit off the top of my head, like parody songs still, like Nipples for Eyes was pretty fun to record because we didn't give a fuck about what we were doing. We just kind of went with it.
Came out super natural.
Yeah, we wrote it and Marcus didn't even
Tell
write
us about
his
your buddy
parts.
Marcus that records.
Marcus Craig. His rap name is Enemy the Oddity, or it used to just be Enemy, and now it's Enemy the Oddity. And me and him have been recording stuff since middle school together, and we wrote a lot of crappy songs in the past, and we hope to get better with each song though.
Do you feel that you're improving with your music, the quality of your writing, and the production?
I think you have to start off being shitty at some point.
Always.
I'm not ashamed of my past. God damn it, we made a song about fucking the teacher, and we had this hot teacher, and we made a song about having sex with her. It was a long time ago, but it's pretty funny. It's on YouTube. It's called Teacher's Bad.
Definitely have to check that
I think the teacher actually heard it. I wouldn't be surprised. I know the teachers used to listen to my music. So I made songs.
What did teachers think of you in school?
One teacher said that he seen one of my music pages online, and he said, you are soulless. You don't have a soul." And I didn't reply anything to him because I always ignored him. I was just really quiet. That's probably why I didn't think I had a soul. And I posted a lot of really fucked up shit in my songs back then, so it's kind of understandable. One teacher tried to get me to quit school, and he tried to trick. He wanted me to. He said you should quit school to pursue your rap career, but he was being an asshole about it. He didn't really want me to
Teachers
make it anywhere.
are just so shitty at encouraging some kids nowadays in high school.
One of his recordings of the phone call he made to my house is on my Reverb Nation page. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, really funny. So what are you drinking on there?
I'm drinking Sunny D.
What flavor is that?
Orange strawberry, 100% vitamin C, per 8 ounces. It's very nutritious. It's got 5% juice in it, and
so what do you think's the other stuff in there if it's only 5% juice?
if it's only 5% juice, I'm sure it says 100% vitamin C per 8. So it's 100. It's 100% vitamin C, but 5% juice. So how is that 100% the vitamin C and not and it still has 5% juice in it? How does that make any sense? They're lying to us. It's the Illuminati. It's 666.
So how do you feel after drinking that?
After drinking this, I feel ashamed of myself because I was lied to. I feel it's called Sunny D, but I don't feel very sunny at all. Not on the inside. Not where it matters.
It definitely didn't brighten up your stomach any.
It didn't brighten up my stomach. It's just because I know that they built their empire on a lie, and we just keep on buying into it. You know what I mean? It's a lot like politics.
Dive a little deeper for me, Jesse.
That kind of explains itself, I feel.
It does. All right. I think this is where we're going to wrap things up. Thank you very much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me in the shack.
Thank you very much. This has been a Shack production. Yours truly, Travis, signing off with Jesse Keller, a.k.a. Blaink Saint.